Where are you now? You're on the Williamsburg gate, so get back here, get right in here, come right in front of the crane. We're waiting for you.
Where is he?
He's already on the other side, turn around and come
Got
back.
a lot of picks here, he'll be here.
Georgie or who?
Took a load back to the yard.
Maybe people aren't doing their job here telling them what to do right.
Great.
I don't think the guy's that dumb. You gotta be really dumb to take a full load back to the yard.
I operate the most recognized rigging company in New York City with my father. That's my coffee.
It was your coffee. Not your coffee no more. How's that?
We've been successfully rigging for over 60 years. 3 generations of riggers. We have more experience than any other company in the city.
You name it, we can rig it and lift it. One day we're hoisting a piano or lifting an elephant through a roof.
We had to put a $1 million aquarium in Bloomberg's office just the other day. One mistake and 60 years of business vanishes like that.
All these guys, you got 1 million guys. Somebody should be going with these guys and make sure it's done right.
We gotta walk with these guys, we gotta flag the
Well, what
entire
happened if I didn't
neighborhood.
show up? The truck would be in the yard. You guys screwed it up, not me.
The job
Right.
is going fine
Well,
before you...
tried.
So that's me. Sometimes I'm a little passionate about my job. And you would lose your temper too if you had to worry about all the things I have to worry about and deal with my father, Frank.
When are you going to get it done, Brad? Just get it done.
It's time to retire!
Yeah.
This is my job!
Yeah, I should retire.
Yes.
Who's going to run this company?
This is my job!
Brad, he was going to become a veterinarian, and he went to vet school, but he decided this was more exciting.
Goodbye, it's my job!
When I retire, you'll be done.
That's my dad, Frank. My dad owns the company with me, but at work, I only call him Frank.
Yeah. Always, you think you know what you're doing.
My dad's a machine. He comes to work 7 days a week, can outwork the youngest guy in our company, and never takes a day off.
Unbelievable.
My dad is old school Brooklyn, and nobody tells him what to do.
Frank, he almost just called and he wants to do 1515 Broadway. I mean, they want us to shut Fifth Avenue. DOT's not gonna let us do that.
We cannot not get the job done. We've got to do it.
It's your company, Frank, but it's not gonna make us look good because we're not gonna get the paperwork in time. You better tell Brad, because if he starts yelling at me, I'm gonna punch him in his face.
Brad is my problem. I'll deal with Brad.
Brad freaks out every day because Frank approves things every day without Brad knowing.
What are we, out of our minds? You can't do this job tomorrow.
Why not?
24 hours? My dad kind of shoots from the hip, old school style. There's 100 things that gotta happen in the next 24 hours for this job to happen, and it's gonna put us under a lot of strain, and then when we something up, they're gonna say, you know what, don't use SKYLIFT next time because they couldn't get it done. He wings a lot of things. He kind of swings by, looks around, says, okay, I got it, and goes. You know, his ability not to look at the details has made me like a freak about the details.
Yes.
We do a miracle once, we gotta be miracle workers the rest of my life.
Let me be the bad guy. I want to get the job done. I'm going to get it done the same way he's going to get it done, his mind, but I'm getting it done faster. Bottom line is that the next job comes along, if you're not the cheapest guy, they don't care how good a job you
I
do.
do believe if you're the better company, they'll be willing to pay
I
a
don't
little
think
more
so.
money.
Never happened.
Up and
It's
down.
done. Don't even worry about it.
Because times have changed. I just need Dad to step down and retire. New York has more people than any other city in a concentrated area. And the New York City streets with the crowds add a whole nother danger. Watch those pieces coming down. Every day we fly, lift, and move objects that weigh tons.
Never know when a hydraulic line is going to go. Some cable's going to snap. There may be a void under the ground. All of a sudden, the one outrigger lets loose, and then you lose the crane.
Well, those crane accidents in the city are up by nearly 60%, and it now appears that more people died in Saturday's collapse than in all crane accidents in recent memory.
We're working in New York with all big, tall buildings around. If there's an accident here, it's a serious accident.
As if people dying isn't enough to worry about. We have to worry about weather, wind, parked cars, tickets, tunnels, trains. 50% of what we do is in our control. The rest is the variables of working in one of the largest cities in the world. If one of those fruitcakes in their skinny jeans riding a city bike smashes into a telephone pole, my entire job is canceled while they scoop him off the street.
Brad, in case DOT calls, nobody's up there. I gotta go, sis.
That's Francis. He's the mad scientist estimator. dealing with all the calculations of rigging slings. Francis is always under the watchful eye of me and Frank. If he gets the numbers right, we make money. If he gets the numbers wrong, we lose money. But I sent Francis over.
Doesn't make a difference. The same thing when they stole our sign. And what happened? A month later now, I'm sending it over to the lawyer.
That's Melissa. Melissa is in charge of coordinating everything when it comes to paperwork. Listen, I didn't even know you were getting married. He knew you were getting married. You get married yesterday and I don't know it? That's up, dude.
No one knew.
Why'd you let Frank know?
Because Frank's my Frank.
Melissa is a very caring and passionate, ball-breaking Brooklyn girl.
I make a mistake once, it'll never happen again.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the attitude we gotta have here.
I'm like the housewife here. I got 50 husbands. I don't even want one.
Pretty much the sister I never wanted. Neither one of us slept a f***ing wink.
I don't live at SKYLIFT.
I understand
I
that.
have a life
I know.
besides work.
Brad is a pain in the ass. Brad is the brother I never wanted. I want to give him back.
We have 19 permits. We have f***ing 10 flagmen. We did everything perfect.
We don't do
Very
our
easy for me to get
job.
it right.
Stop. I know.
I need to make sure that she knows I'm the boss. Sometimes the way she talks to me, God, the mouth on that one.
How come you're not putting the heat exchangers up?
I gotta get the towers up first. They're the
I wanted the heat exchangers up first. I want the heaviest pigs done first. I didn't want the towers done. I don't really care.
It's essentially like we're a firehouse. We'll be called at the last minute to give them men, trucks, cranes, and do a job in seconds' notice.
I want the heat exchangers up first.
I gotta get 2 towers.
Listen, I don't really care. Get this guy out. I want the heat exchangers in here.
Oh, come on.
You know better. Bottom line is we do get the job done.
But it's never easy. We always gotta battle the whole way through it.
Yeah, but you know what? At the end of the day, I still love you.
I love you too, Pops.
All right.
Watch out! Get out of here! Get out of here!